Hey, what's up guys, this is Nashik from blogtoot.com, and today in this video I'm going to show you how to create a beautiful blog or news website using WordPress and Extra theme. And let me tell you one thing, Extra theme is created by the creator of DV theme. So basically you have all the features over here which are present in the DV theme, plus this theme, the Extra theme, is specialized for blog. So this is just an amazing theme. So let's see the website which we'll be creating in this particular video. So as you can see on your screen, this is the website which we'll be making in this particular video. At the top you have this trending section, all the blogs, all the posts that are trending will be shown over here. Then we have some social icons over here, a search button. Then we have our logo over here, and this is the header, the menu section. You can increase or decrease the size of this section. You can increase or decrease the size of this icon and size of this logo and so on, obviously. Okay, now let me show you one beautiful thing. As you can see, this is a mega menu, a very beautiful mega menu. And this is also a mega menu. It has 3 sections, all the 3 are blog, and here we have 3 sections, 2 are blog and third one is a list. And as you can see, there is a very thin line, a purple line over here, and when we come over here, this line changes, the color changes. So basically we are using a very beautiful theme, or very colorful theme. We can change and control the color according to our needs, and when someone sees this beautiful mega menus, they think, man, you have to do a lot of coding and so on for that. But that is not the thing, guys. Believe me, there is just a single box. You tick mark on that box and you have this thing. You don't have to do anything whatsoever. And before proceeding, let me tell you one thing. If you see in the video description below, you will see an index. You'll have the timing and the title. For example, if you don't want to see the demo website which I have created, and you just want to go to the hosting section where we'll be purchasing the domain name and hosting, then you can just click on that timing and you will be redirected to that one. And if you don't want to see that thing also, you just want to start from where we install WordPress, then you will see that section also. You can click on that timing and you will be redirected to the in this video you'll go to that timing where we'll start creating the website. So you can check the description below, that will be really helpful. But I would personally suggest you to watch the complete tutorial. Don't miss out. If you don't have time to watch 2 hours 3 hours tutorial, then what you can do, you can watch something today and leftover portion tomorrow and this kind of thing. But I would personally recommend you to watch the complete tutorial. That would really help you. Okay, now here is a slider, a very beautiful post slider. If you see, we have different post, title, author, date, all this category and so on. And here also, again, let me tell you, you don't have to do any coding. You don't even have to create a slider. There is a module, there is something called module over here, and there is a post slider module that is automatically present. You just have to add that, and that is really simple. Now after a few minutes I'll show you how easy to create this kind of website. Okay, now when we scroll down, we have 2 different sections, and here there are 2 different categories. For example, this section contains all the fashion category, and this section contains all the email marketing category. And as you can see, again, the color for both the section are different. We have all the control on this color. We can change the color according to our need, obviously. Then when we scroll down, we see this section, a post carousel section. As you can see, a very beautiful section again, and very useful also. And this is again the same section which we saw here, but here, as you can see, there are only 2 things over here. There are only 2 columns, and here we have 3 columns. So basically we can have 1 column, 2 column, 3 column, 5 column, anything we want. And doing that is really easy. Stay tuned so that you can see how easy it is. Okay, then at the end we have put this tab section. As you can see, they are different. At present it is on the fashion category. Now when we click on this, it goes to the email marketing category, and you see all the posts related to email marketing. And also you can see the color also changes. At present it is purple color, and when we click on SEO, it becomes orange. So this is just amazing. And this is the sidebar. As you can see at the top, a very important thing, which is a search bar. Then we have this recent post with thumbnail and extra informations. Then we have this follow us buttons over here, recent tweets. I'll show you how to configure this thing. Then we have different authors. So basically I'll show you how you can add different authors. You can invite other people to write for your website or to write for your blog, and that is very important. Okay, then we have recent reviews. As you can see over here, there are 3 different reviews, and we also have a recent video. When you click on this video, it starts playing. Okay, as you can see over here, it is video, my own video. Okay, yes. Okay, so this is how it is. Okay, now let's see how different posts would look like. The most important thing, how your blog would look like. Okay, so let's see that. For example, this is a blog, family fun with pasta. So this is basically the title. We have this author, date, category, and so on. This is the featured image. Then we have this section, and when I scroll down, make sure you see the animation, because there is a lot of animation used in this particular website. Okay, then there is a single column over here. Then we can divide this into 2 different columns, as you can see, and as you can see, there is an animation, and this looks really beautiful. You know, there are 2 different images over here. Okay, then again you can see the animation. Okay, you have an image, you have this text over here, you have some text, some title, separators, subtitle at the top. And similarly, when I scroll down, this is how you can see the beauty of this particular blog. And as you can see, this is a parallax effect over here, and we have divided this also into 2 different sections. And this one has a dark background color, and we have a light text over that, and also a call to action button. And believe me guys, these are posts. You would have seen posts, but they basically, the blogs and post looks like just text, you know, some text and few images. But here, as you can see, we have made this thing so beautiful, and I'll show you how to do all these things. We can also put this circle counter over here. As you can see, we can do a lot of things. Okay, now we can put these things also, this fact question, you know, when you click on this, it maximizes question, it answers the thing over here, and we can give this rating, this review. Okay, and at the bottom, someone can even reply by typing their comment over here and clicking on this simple post comment button. And let me show you how easy it is to create or to make changes in this particular website. To do so, you just have to click on this button which says enable visual builder. Okay, now let's make some changes over here. Okay, so let's scroll down, and suppose you want to make this change, you want to change this text. So what you can do, just select this thing and change the text to whatever you want. Okay, as you can see, anything, it is that simple. Okay, you can also change this. You want to delete this portion, so just select this, click on this delete button, it is deleted. And you say, man, there is a lot of gap over here, or there is a very small gap. So what you can do, just drag this thing to the bottom, and you have a lot of space over here. And you say, I want to change this image. Okay, so just hover over this image, you have this gear icon, click on that, you know, select this image, select any one of the image you want. For example, let's select this one, click on upload an image, click on this plus, and you will see the changes over here. As you can see, the image changed. So it is that easy, my friends. It is really easy. You can change the animation. You can also change this side column over here. For example, let me show you. When you hover here, you get this thing. You can increase or decrease all these columns, all this gapping, all this thing over here. So it is that simple, changing an image, changing anything over here. So creating a website like this is really easy. And basically, most of you guys might know how easy to create the website with Divi theme. And this is the same exact theme. We have the same module, we have the same basically the same structure. Okay, now let's see a different post, how a different post would look like. Okay, so this is the second post, a guide to spices. Now let's scroll down. This is obviously the featured image. First section, as you can see, counter, then there is an image, a full width image, then we have some text over here, a call to action button, again a full width image. Okay, then we have some text over here, this bar counter over here. Okay, full width image, then some text over here, number 3, and there is a circle counter over here. Okay, so basically you can see, I don't have to explain you this, you can see and make out that this is so gorgeous, so awesome. Okay, now let's see the third post. Okay, so this is the third post. This is a video post actually, and this is actually a video. Okay, so when you click on this, the video plays. Then this is the section. As you can see, a very beautiful section. The image, both the image are overlapping each other, and I'll show you how to do that. It is really easy. Okay, Then there is an audio over here, an audio file, and then again we have some text over here. Then there is a full width image in the background and we have some text over here. I'll show you how to do this obviously. Then again a full width image over here, okay, and then some text over here. We also have a slider. So you know, this is really crazy. You can use a slider in a blog. This is really crazy, man. Okay, so we have a slider inside a blog, we have counters inside the blog, we have full width images inside the blog. This is just awesome. Okay, now let's scroll down. You can see all these beautiful things over here. So basically you get the idea what I'm trying to say. This is an amazing, super awesome thing. Okay, so now let's start making this website, start making this blog. Okay, so I hope you guys like this demo video. Make sure you give a thumbs up to this video. So let's get started. To create any kind of website, whether it be a blog website, a simple business website, an e-commerce website, a social networking website, whatever it is, we need two basic things. One is a domain name and second is a hosting plan. Okay, so basically a domain name is just the name of the website. For example, nayyarsheikhh.com, blog2.com, google.com, youtube.com. These are domain names. And what are these hosting plans or web host? So basically if you see YouTube, if you're seeing my video, so basically this video is stored somewhere in some computer in the world, and you know, whenever anyone wants to see my video, they can see the video anytime they want. Okay, so all these files, all these videos, all the images are actually saved somewhere in the world. So basically that is what a web host is. You have to save all your data, all your images to some computer, so to some hard disk that is 24/7 running. Okay, so basically that is what a domain and a hosting thing is, and that is a compulsory. You cannot proceed without that. And there are many different companies providing many different plans and many different features. Now let's see the company which I prefer. So go open a new tab and type in blog2.com/tmd. okay, it's blog2.com/tmd and press enter. When you do so, you will be redirected to this particular page. So let's scroll down. And here, as you can see, there are three different plans: summer cloud, rain cloud, storm cloud. And you might be thinking, why do I prefer TMD hosting? Because there are so many different companies. You know, there are so many different companies. Why do I prefer TMD? Let's see why I prefer that. See, basically it is not the basic, the regular shared plan that you get with other companies. For example, there is a plan which you have purchased, but on that same plan, on that same hosting, there are many people using the same hosting. So you have a limitation. You cannot use more than 25% of the CPU. You cannot use more than 25% of the processes. Okay, so that is a limitation. Here you don't have that kind of limitation. Also, the computer or the server that these guys are using is very strong. As you can see, 6 cores for 6 GB RAM, and you get unlimited bandwidth. The most important, the most amazing thing is this SSD space. You know, you guys might know. If you don't know, you can go to Google and search for SSD versus HDD web hosting, and you will know the difference between this particular plan and the regular website. So let's select this first result. Let's see what it says. So as you can see, guys, the difference is just mind-boggling. As you can see, the first one is speed. So basically the speed of your website will be around 20 times faster than the regular website or the regular hosting which you're purchasing. You know, also this is IOPS. Basically that is I think the refresh rate. Okay, so that is basically, see, it says higher is better, and you can see the difference. You can barely see this red bar, and this green bar is so big. Latency, it says lower is better. Again, as you can see, it says 0.04 millisecond and it is 4 milliseconds. So there is a huge difference between all these things. You guys can do your own research, and believe me guys, this is the best thing. And at this particular price, you just cannot expect anything more than this. Okay, then you also get a free domain. For example, nayyarsheikhh.com was given to me as free domain by these guys when I purchased this Storm Cloud. Okay, you get a free domain on all these 3 packages, whether you purchase a summer cloud, rain cloud, storm cloud, whatever. Okay, Then you have premium support, you have cPanel, optimum cache, you also have a wildcard SSL. For example, as you can see over here, this is a green socket which says HTTPS. This is the SSL certificate. This is really important, okay? And this is wildcard SSL. It means you not only get one SSL, but you get multiple SSLs, okay? So suppose you want to make 4 different websites, then you can host all the 4 websites on this particular plan, and you will get SSL certificate for all the 4 websites, okay? And whereas if you go in the market to purchase an SSL certificate, it will cost you around $30 to $40, okay? So that you are saving a hell lot of money over here, okay? Then we have this Jetpack backup performance more than 3 times better. Then spam experts, money back guarantee of 60 days. So this is just amazing. So you can select any of this package. I don't recommend the Summer Cloud because here you can host only one website. Whereas in Rain Cloud and Storm Cloud, you can host unlimited website. I am using the Storm Cloud, so I'll go with Storm Cloud. You can go with Rain Cloud also. It's all up to you, but I would prefer going with Storm Cloud. So just click on this sign up button. Now here you have to select the domain name which you want for free. For example, I can select any domain name like nayashake1 or 2 whatever .com .in. You can select everything that from here, and once you select your domain name, just click on proceed. And here you have to fill in your basic information, okay? Contact information like your first name, last name, email address, phone number, and so on, all this basic information, okay? Then you have this payment information over here, your credit card, debit card details. Suppose you want to make payment through your credit card or your debit card, then you can enter all this information over here. You can also pay through PayPal. You have this PayPal option over here also, okay? Then here we have this domain registration. You have to choose your data center location from here. So select the one which says nearest to you. For me, it says Singapore is nearest to me, and if you are living in at different place, you will see different thing over here. So basically you have to select the one which says nearest to you, okay? Fine. Then you have to select this period. At present, by default, it is selected 12 months, and even I prefer the 12 months plan, so you can just go with 12 months. And you don't need all these things, okay? So just untick this thing and don't make sure everything over here is unticked. Then a very important thing which says promo code. So I have a very special promo code for you guys. Just type in Nayyar YT, Nayyar YT, okay, and click on this apply button. Basically it stands for Nayyar YouTube, okay? And as you can see, it says this promo code gives you 7% off this purchase, okay? So basically you're getting 7% discount on this particular purchase, and 7% by the way is the highest discount that TMD gives, okay? So you guys are lucky. Now just click on this or tick mark this I agree to the TMD hosting terms of services, and click on this checkout button. Okay guys, once you click on that checkout button, you will receive a very important mail from TMD hosting. This is the most important email address that you will receive from these guys, okay? Because you have all the important information, your name servers, your server IP, your hosting package, your FTP username, password, everything, all the important things over here. So make sure you save all this information somewhere. If you have more than one email address, then you can just forward all this particular mail to those email addresses, okay? Do whatever you think is safe for you, and just make sure you save all this information somewhere in your computer. Now what you have to do, you see this control panel link over here, click on that link, or make sure you open that link in a new tab. And basically that is nothing but your domain name / cPanel. So basically it is, for me it is nayashake.com / cPanel. For you it will be your website.com / cPanel, okay? Now here from this mail, copy and paste your username and password over here, okay? Just copy and paste your username and password over here, and click on this login button. Okay guys, so this is the cPanel. This is the beautiful cPanel of TMD hosting. This is your cPanel. Now what you have to do, you just have to scroll down till you reach this section, Softaculous app installer section, and the first option is WordPress. Just click on that WordPress. Now we have to install WordPress on our website, okay? So as you can see, you have this option which says install now. Just click on that option. Okay, from here you have to choose the domain name. It will be only one domain name, your domain name over here, but because I am using this for quite a long time and I have many different domain names, so I'll use my domain name from here. Okay, it is extra.nayashik.com, and just delete everything from here. So make sure in directory thing is empty. Okay, there is nothing in this over here. Okay, and you can leave this thing for now. The site name and site description, we will be changing this later on. You can change this thing now also. Okay, for example, when you come to my website, as you can see, the site name is extra theme blog tutorial. Okay, so you can just name anything your site name. Okay, a site description or a tagline. Okay, then we have this admin username and password. Just don't leave this thing as it is. Okay, make sure you change the username and password and select a very difficult to guess, very difficult to anyone to guess a username. Okay, so select a difficult one. Okay, now you can select any username and password. Let me select mine. Okay, now you have to change this email address. Okay, change this email address and put in your email address, the email address to which you have access. Okay, which you can access, which you are using, you receive email address from there, you send mails. Okay, so that particular email address, so that you can get all the important information related to your website on this particular mail. Okay, now scroll down and click on this install button. Okay, as you can see guys, it just took around 3 to 4 seconds to install WordPress on our website, and you have two different links over here. One is the website link and second is the administrative URL, the backend or the dashboard link. Okay, so just open this dashboard link in a new tab. Okay guys, so as you can see, this is the dashboard. This is your dashboard. This is how a dashboard looks like. Now let's see how our website looks like. Okay, so just hover here which says my blog, and here you'll see this visit site option. Open this link in a new tab. Okay, as you can see, this is how your website looks like at present, but don't worry, we'll change everything over here. And as you can see, you also have this SSL certificate over here. Okay, so this is just amazing. Now let's again come back to your website. Now it's time to install the theme. Okay, the theme which will change the look of this website, and it will make the this like this, a beautiful website like this. Okay, so for that we use a theme. So what you have to do, again open a new tab, type in blogdude.com/dv10. okay, it is DIVI1010. okay, so basically this will give you 10% discount. That's why I'm using the DV10 link. Okay, here you have two different packages, a yearly access and a lifetime access. There are many themes, for example the DV theme, the extra theme, and there are many different themes in this particular package. You can click on this link, you will see all those things. There are many different plugins also which you get. So basically, whether you purchase this plan or this plan, you will get access to all the themes, all the plugins, premium support, theme updates, and so on. Okay, this is a one-time fee, you don't have to pay again. Okay, this is the lifetime package fee. This is the yearly access, but don't worry, many people think when you're purchasing the yearly access, after 1 year your website will just shut down and you have to pay these guys some money, then after that your website will be active. That is not the case, my friends. What it says that after 1 year you won't receive update unless you purchase or renew your plan. Okay, so basically if you're happy with your website, you don't need any update, then you can continue this thing as long as you can. Okay, so that is awesome, and you can use this particular theme on unlimited websites. You have no restrictions whatsoever. Okay, so you can select any one of these. For example, I would recommend to go with lifetime access, but yearly access is also fine. It's all up to you. Just click on this sign up today button. Okay, now you can select any username, email address, and so on, and you can make the purchase, and you can just download the extra theme from there. Okay, I won't be doing that because I have already downloaded that. So after you download that theme, what you have to do, just go to this appearances and click on this themes. Okay, now click on this add new button from the top. Now click on this upload theme button. Now choose file. Okay, now you have to select the theme file from here. So this is the theme file, and click on open and click on install now. So basically this will start installing your theme on the website, and after that we can start creating and making changes on our website. So by the time this theme is getting installed, you guys can just press that subscribe button so that you don't miss anything in future. Okay, because I make really amazing websites, and you can see my channel. There are many different websites, e-commerce website. I also have a multi-vendor website. Okay, so you can see all those things. That is just amazing. Okay, so you can subscribe to my channel. You can give a thumbs up to this video. If you have any doubt, you can comment in the video in the comment section below. Okay. Okay, so the theme is successfully installed. Now it's time to activate the theme. Just click on this activate link over here. Okay, so our extra theme is successfully activated. Now what you have to do, you have to just delete all these things because we don't need these themes. Just select this, click on this delete button. Okay, delete all the themes because we don't need these themes obviously. Okay, fine. Now let's come back to our website, refresh, and let's see how our website looks like now. Okay guys, as you can see, this has started looking awesome. Okay, so it is already looking awesome. We haven't even started the creating the website, but it still has started looking awesome. Okay, now what you have to do, we have to convert this thing into something awesome like this. Okay, so let's do that. Come back to this website, to the dashboard. And before proceeding further, let me tell you one thing first. Now I'll divide the further section into two different sections. First, I'll show you the basics of making a post or creating a post. Then we'll see the advanced post. For example, the post which you saw on the demo tour were all the advanced posts, where you use different animations, where you use sliders, where you use counter, circle counter, bar counter. So that is all advanced thing. First I'll show you basic things. If you guys are using WordPress, you basically are aware. I know most of you guys will be aware with the basic things. So what you can do, go to the in the video description, there you will see next link which will say advanced thing. So you can just click on that advanced and you can skip this basic section. But if you want to watch this, just continue. Okay, so what you have to do, first we have to create some post. So over here at the left hand side, you will see this post option. Hover that and click on add new, as you can see over here. Now first let's see how a post looks like. Okay, so now let's open this post, family fun with pasta. Okay, so this is how our post would look like. Now let's start creating this post, this amazing beautiful post. Okay, this is the basic section. First, as I told you, at present at the top there is a title. So here your title will come. You can put in any title. For example, let's put the same title, family fun with pasta. Fine. And here you will put all the content over here. Okay, all the thing which you want to type, which you want to come under your blog. Okay, let's copy some dummy text from here. Let's copy this dummy text and paste it over here. Okay, again paste it over here. So now this is the basic thing. Okay, so this is the title, this is all the things that will come over here, and you have some options over here. For example, if you select this thing, this particular portion, okay, and if you want to make this heading 2 section, you select from here and select heading 2 from here. Okay, and we don't want all this thing heading 2, so what you can do, we can select all these things from here, and from here select paragraph. Okay, now if you want to make anything bold, italicized, then you can just select that that particular letter and make this bold, italicized, and so on. You can also have these bullet points. This is basically, if you have used, and you might have surely used, Microsoft Word, then this is exactly the same thing. Okay, you can center align, left align, right align, all these things. For example, now you have more options. When you click on this toggle toolbar, you have more options. The first one is strike through. So let's select this letter, this word, and click on this strike through. So you can see over here only this sentence, this letter is striked. Okay, now you have a horizontal line. So let's put a horizontal line over here. So just select this horizontal line, and as you can see, there is a horizontal line over here. You can also change the color text or change the font color and so on. So just select that font which you want to change color. Select this text color from here, select red or whatever color you want. So you will see all these options over here. Okay, and you have some more options like this special characters. You know, when you click on this, you have some special characters. You can use these characters also. Okay, so it's all up to you. So this is the basic thing. You have the title over here, all this thing which you want to type would come over here. Now here is the category. So which category this belongs to? For example, let's put a category called famous. Okay, so this particular post belongs to the famous category. Okay, you have some tags. So basically, what does tag do? For example, this post, single post, might talk about many different things. For example, it would talk about sports, and it would talk about some player and whatever it is. Okay, so basically, suppose you're typing an SEO thing, you know, so basically it is talking about SEO. It is also related to website, because SEO is related to websites. So you can have 2 or 3 different tags for this. One would be SEO, then you can put a comma to add more tag, and second could be website. Okay, so it is also talking about SEO and also talking about website. Now click on add. So you have 2 different tags. Now what happens, suppose someone wants to read all the posts or want to see all the posts related to websites, so they can click on this website tag, and they will see all the posts in which you have put this tag, website tag. Okay, so this is also very important. Okay, then you have this sidebar location. At present it is set to right. You can change this to no sidebar, left sidebar, whatever. Okay, you can make this post a featured post. You can hide the author box if you want. This is the author box. Let me show you. Okay, here it is. This is the author box, Naya Sheikh. So you can hide that. I don't know why would you do that, but you can do that. Obviously, you can hide the title and meta on post. Okay, so let's see the title. This is the title. You can hide this title if you want. Okay, hide post rating. If you saw at the bottom, that was some rating. Okay, you can hide this thing also. So basically, if you want to hide something, you can hide this thing. Then we have at the bottom, as you can see, this thing. So let's see where you put this thing. Okay, here it is, breakdown. Okay, so basically, if you say if you're talking about an SEO post, okay, then what you can have some breakdowns. Or if you serve for example, let me give a very clear example. I'm talking about extra theme. Okay, I'm writing about extra theme in this particular post. So what I can do, I can rate something. For example, the design of the theme. So I can type in the title, design of the theme. Okay, and I can give you some rating. For example, 90%. Okay, and I can add some more breakdowns. Just click on this add breakdown button, and now I want easy, how easy it is. So I can just type in easy or difficult and just type in some percentage. For example, 80%. It is really easy. Okay, then we have some what could be another thing, mobile friendly. Okay, so one thing could also be mobile friendly. How, whether it is mobile friendly or not. So again, I can type in mobile friendly, and I can give this thing a something rating. For example, 70%. Okay, so basically this is what it is. Okay, you can also have this review. For example, you can change the title review, and you can also have a summary. Let us put a review. This theme is just amazing. Fine, so you can have a review over here. Okay, so this is how it was. Now you have different formats. At present, this is the basic format, the standard format. You can have, video format, audio format, which are basically not very much used. Okay, you use the standard format most of the time. Now let's see the featured image. If you see at the top, this is the featured image, and all these things, the thumbnail which you see over here, these are all the featured images. Okay, so this is what the featured image is, and all the images which I have used in this particular website, I have given that on my website blog2.com. I have given a link to that page in the video description below. You can check out that link. You can download all these images which I have used over here, and you can use that freely without any restrictions. Okay, now let's add a featured image. So just click on this set featured image, select files. Okay, let's select any image. For example, Let's see. Let's select this one. Okay, this one. Now click on open. Now click on set featured image. Now once you are done with all the thing, you just have to click on this publish button. So basically this would publish your post. Now your post would be live and anyone who visits your website could see this post. Now let's see how this post looks like. Okay, so just you have this view post option. Open this link in a new tab. Okay, so this is how your post would look like. As you can see over here, you have this title over here. This is the author, date, category, and all these different things over here. You have this featured image over here. You have the rating 60 is the average rating is 60%. Okay, then you have this thing which we typed everything over here. This is the thing. This is striked out. This is changed color. This is heading 2, and as you can see, this is bold and italicized. Okay, now let's scroll down. You have all these ratings over here. Okay, design 90%, easy 80%, mobile friendly 70%. Okay, and you have the featured image over here. So basically this is how you create a post. Now let's see how to make changes in the author, how to add different authors, and how to make changes in the author. For example, if you see at the bottom, your name is there, but there is nothing over here. Whereas if you see my website over here, the demo website, you have a very short description, you have social links and so on. So let's add that. So come back to your dashboard, and at the left hand side you will see this users option. Just click on users. Okay, as you can see guys, at present we have only one user, that is you. Basically your email address, your role as administrator. So first add some description, some social icons to yourself, and then we can see how to add different other authors. Okay, so just click on this edit button. Okay, you can change this color, for example coffee, ectoplasm, whatever it is. So you can see this color changes, sunrise and so on. I'll keep this thing to default. You can change this thing according to your if you want. Okay, now coming down, you have your first name, your last name, basic things. Okay, so Nayyar Sheikh. Okay, you can choose in your nickname. Okay, display name publicly as Nayyar Sheikh or whatever it is. Okay, then you have your email address, your website. So my website is blogtoot.com. Your Facebook URL, my Facebook URL is facebook.com/Nayyar Sheikh. Okay, .com actually it is. Okay, my Twitter ID is also twitter.com/Nayyar Sheikh or real Nayyar. Sorry, it is twitter.com/real Nayyar. So whatever it is, you can put in your URLs over here, Facebook, Twitter, Google plus whatever you want. Okay, now you can choose your profile picture from here. You have to change your avatar. You can see that how to change that, and here you have to type something about yourself. For example, let's come over here in this demo website. You'll see, okay, very short description about yourself. For example, a professional blogger, YouTuber, freelancer, whatever it is. Okay, so just type in anything about yourself. You can generate your new password, but we are happy with our own password. So just click on this update profile. Okay, now let's refresh this page, this post, and see whether the changes have taken place or not. Scroll down, and as you can see, we have the avatar, we have our name, we have this description, we have both our icons over here. Now let's add a new user. So as you can see, under user you get this option, add new. Just click on this add new. Okay, now choose any username. For example, let me select Nayyars777. Okay, email address Nayyars777@gmail.com. First name Nayyar, let's change the name. Okay, so that we can have two different usernames. Okay, and here it can be google.com. You can put in any website, obviously. Okay, you can set password by yourself if you want. Okay, so let's set a password over here. Okay, so when you tick mark this thing, send the new user an email about their account. So basically the person who owns this particular email address will receive all this information, their username, first name, last name, their password and so on. Okay, and here you can select their role. So make sure you select author. Okay, basically the one who is the author will only have the rights to write a new post, you can type a new post. Okay, so he can do that thing for you. Okay, rest anything he can't do for you. Okay, for example, if you think he cannot make any changes to the website, to the design of the website, you cannot create any page, you cannot create any category or so on. He just have the authority to type in new posts for you. Okay, and if you select him as administrator, then he has the same rights that you have. He can delete you as an administrator. So that is dangerous. Make sure it is author and click on add new user. Okay, now you have successfully added that person. That person will receive that email address and he can log in and he can create a website, a blog, just like you created. Okay, so we have seen the basic things about blog, how to do all these things. Now let's start making the real blog. Okay, the advanced thing, the real blog, which I mean like this, a blog which has all these beautiful things. So let's make this exact same blog. Okay, so again, come back to this website, our blogs, our post, and click on add new post. Now let's copy this title, paste in this title over here. Okay, fine. Select any category. So let's select the famous category. Scroll down. Okay, select a featured image. Let's select which this is the one. So select this featured image, click on upload files, select files, here it is, select it, click on open. Now click on this set featured image. Okay, so we have our featured image over here. You can add title and reviews as I showed you earlier. Okay, now just click on this publish. Now click on this use the DV builder button. Okay, now click on use visual builder. Okay guys, so we are on the visual builder. Okay, as you can see, so this is how it would look like now. Now let's see what we have to add. We have to add this text first. So let's copy and come over here. So first let's delete this and let me show you from the beginning. Okay, to add anything first, okay, fine, we will have to add these things. Okay, now suppose you want to add text over here. This is some simple text, so you want to add text, so you search for text over here. So there is some module called text, so just select that, paste in or type in the text which you want. Okay, and you can see you can drag this thing over here anywhere you want, and you can see the changes over here. Okay, so we have the text over here, but it is center aligned, as you can see. So let's make this center aligned. Just click on this, and you can, there are also other ways to make this center aligned. And if you see, the font is quite bigger and it is black. Here it is, the font color is black, gray, and here in the demo website it is black and it is a little bigger. Okay, so let's do that. So click on this design section. Now go to this text. Text color is dark. Dark basically means black, and when you select light, the text color will turn into white. Okay, text orientation, you can select center from here also. Okay, now font size, now let's select 18 over here. So as you can see, it changes, and you can also change the font. For example, bitter font, Arvo, there are many different fonts as you can see over here. Okay, so you can select any font. Let's make this thing that only, and now let's change the text color. Okay, so select this and make this black. So as you can see, now it is black color, just a light, okay, a little bit lighter black. Okay, so you can change all these things from here. You can change the text size, line height, spacing, and so on. Okay, you can have a border, but that is not, we have not used all those things over here. Okay, this is it. Now click on this OK button. Now as you can see, there is some gap from both the sides, so let's add that. Just hover here, you will get this option. Now suppose we are selecting 60 pixels from here, so also select 60 pixels from this side. Okay, so whatever you are selecting from one side, make sure you select the same from the other side also. So let's make this 60 pixels. Okay, fine. So this is looking awesome, beautiful. Okay, and there is some gap at the top also, so you can just add some gap from the top. Fine. Now let's add these two things. So here we have two different sections over here now. So for that, just click on this plus button, regular, and select this thing, two columns. Okay, because we have two different columns with two different text. Now let's select this demo text from here, and here I'll again search for text. Okay, select this one. Okay, paste the text over here. Okay, this is how it looks like. Now again, let's make this black and let's do all these changes. Go to text, dark color, obviously, orientation justified, make this justified. That would look much better. Yeah, you can increase or decrease the size of the font. Let's make it 15 pixels or maybe 16 pixels. Fine, so 16 pixel looks good. Now let's make this black. Okay, so this is black, and you can light or make it dark from here. Okay, this looks fine. Now let's click on this OK button, save changes. And now there is again a beautiful feature in this particular DB builder, you can say, or visual builder, by this elegant theme. You can just copy this thing and just drag this thing over here. Okay, so you don't have to type and do all the things again. You just have to just copy and paste it over here, or drag this thing over here. Now as you can see, there is a lot of gap in between. So what you can do, you can decrease this gap. Okay, and you can decrease it more from here. Okay, so this is an amazing thing. And after you do so, make sure you keep on saving changes. There are two different ways of saving changes. First is to click on this button. Okay, and here you'll get this save option, so just click on that. And second is just to press the control button and S button together. So control S would save this page. Fine. Now let's see what comes next. So this is the next section. As you can see, there are two different images. They are all both are sticking to each other, but they are not overlapping. Okay, so let's see how to make that. For that, just add a new row from here. Okay, click on this, select regular, two different columns. Now the first one is an image, so select for image. Okay, this is the one. Now click on this upload button and upload that image. This is the one. Click on open, upload an image. Okay, as you can see, here it is. Now as you can see, this is at the left, but we want this at the right, and that too at the extreme right. Okay, so let's do those changes. Go to design, spacing. Okay, let's first make this alignment. Okay, alignment is left, make this as right. Okay, but this is not still at the extreme right. Okay, so what you can do, go to spacing. Okay, then right margin, just put it as 0. Okay, now click on this save changes button. Now however here you'll see this thing. Okay, so click on this gear icon now, this green type of color gear icon. Okay, now go to design, spacing. Okay, then here you have different options. For example, column 1 custom padding. So at the right, put in 0. Okay, so we don't want any padding at the right. So right custom padding for the first column, and for the second column, left custom padding should be 0. Okay, fine. Now go to this sizing, and you make this thing, yes, use custom gutter width, and at present it is set to 3. Make this thing as 0. Fine. This is the most important thing. Basically, gutter is the space between different columns. So we are saying we don't want any space between columns, because here as you can see, there is no space. This is a different column, this is a different column, and there is just no space between both these images. Okay, that's why we are making custom gutter as 0. Now click on this save changes. Now select this add button and again search for image module. Select this image, select the image you want, upload files, select files. Now this is the one we want. Click on open, upload an image. Okay, so as you can see, it is already set to left align by default, but here if you see, this is just a little bit below this image. Okay, so we'll do some spacing setting over here. So go to spacing under design, and at the top padding, at the top margin, put in 30 pixels. Okay, so this will bring this thing down. If you want to make it more down, then you can put in 60 pixels or 100 pixels, whatever you like. Okay, and after you're satisfied, just click on this save changes. So as you can see guys, creating this kind of thing is so easy, so simple. Okay, now let's see the next section. So this is the next section. We have this beautiful title, there is a separator and a subtitle, then all these things forward. Okay, for that again click on this plus button, regular, single column, and search for text. Because this is simple text, just copy this text from here. Okay, paste it over here or type in over here. Okay, now go to design to make changes to this text. Okay, select this text section, alignment should be center. Okay, font, you can change the font for this thing and make this thing a bigger, for example 20 pixels or maybe more than that. Let's make 25. 25 looks fine. And let's make this thing darker. Okay, so you can change the text color from here. You can make it any color, red, blue, green, whatever you want, but we are using black color, a little bit lighter black color. Okay, so this is fine. Okay, and as you can see, this is also bold, so just select this thing from here, this bold section from here, and this looks awesome now, exactly like this. Okay, now after this, if you see, there is a small divider over here. So what you can do, go to this text section again. Okay, now click on this add media, upload file, and in that file which I told you, I have given link to all these images, and you will have this divider over here, divider 2. Click on open, select. Okay, so as you can see, we have the divider over here. Let's put a enter button over here. Fine. So as you can see, the divider over here, fine. So this looks awesome. Click on save changes. So we have the title, separator, and let's add this text now. Okay, so again, now click on this button, this add button, because we want to add a new element or new module under this same section. Okay, under this same column. So just click on this gray add new module button, and again search for text. Okay, now paste in this text. Okay, now again go to design to make changes. Let's increase the size to 18 pixels. Fine. Color should be black. Okay, alignment will be center. Fine, and rest everything looks fine. Just click on save changes. And as you can see, it has some gap from both the side, some padding from left and right. So let's do that. Hover here, okay, and just drag this thing a bit over here. So let's make this 100 pixels from both the sides. It's all up to you. You know, I have not written all these numbers anywhere. I'm just creating the website, and whatever I think looks beautiful, I'm doing those settings. So you can make this 90 pixels, whatever you want. I think 100 pixel looks fine, so I am putting 100 pixels from both the sides. Okay, now let's see. So this is the next section. We have at the left hand side an image, and at the right hand side some text. Okay, so again click on this plus button, click on regular, 2 different columns. At the left hand side we have the image, so select for image. Select this image, upload image, and let's select this is the one. Okay, so click on upload file, select files, search for that image. Here it is. Click on open, upload an image, and you have the image over here. Click on save changes. Now click on this add new module button, this plus button, and select text from here. Okay, now let's copy this text, and let me show you how to put all this color and so on. Okay, now just paste it over here. Fine, so you have this thing over here. Now as you can see, this is quite bigger. Okay, this font is quite bigger. So what you can do, and this is just a little bit bigger. So what you can do, just select this font first. Okay, and make this thing as heading 2. And select the top one and make this thing as heading 1. Okay, so this looks bigger, but if you see in this website, in the demo website, this is more bigger than the heading 1. Here as you can see, we did heading 1, but it is still not that bigger, and here it is just nice, it is looking nice. This size is fine. So what you can do, there is a very small and a very simple trick over here. So instead of heading 1, let it be paragraph. Fine. Now go to this text section, just click on this text over here, and here you'll see this one written over here. So before this one, just type in P, or what you can do, just go to this visual section again, select this, and let's change the color first. For example, here you have this color. Fine. So select this thing from here, the font color, and let's select this orange color. Fine. Now go to this text section and you can see this thing over here. There is some code over here. Okay, it says style is equal to color so and so. Now what you can do after this thing, okay, put in font dash size colon space, and you can put any number, for example 30 pixels. Okay, and as you can see, when we put 30 pixels, the size increased, but we want more bigger size, so let's put 60 pixels. Okay, so as you can see, this size looks awesome. This is now looking exactly like this. So we want 60 pixels. Fine. Now everything looks fine. All these fonts looks fine. Just click on save changes now. And if you see below this, there is a small divider. So let's add that divider also. Again, come back over here. Click on this add button, add new module button, and search for divider. Okay, here it is, divider. And here visibility, it is by default don't show a divider. Select show divider. Go to design, change the color. Okay, some light color, as you can see from here. This looks cool. Click on save changes. And now again, if you see, there is some gap at the top. Okay, so at the top of this text there is some gap. So what you can do, select this, click on this gear icon to make changes to this particular module. Now go to design, spacing, and at the top we want some spacing. Okay, so what you can do, at the top padding you can put 60 pixels or maybe 100 pixels or 150 pixels. Okay, so we are putting 150 pixels, and let's see. Okay, this looks fine, or maybe let's make this 200 pixels. Fine. So this looks awesome now. This looks exactly like our demo website. Okay, now click on save changes, and there is a little more gap over here. As you can see here, there is no such gap, and here there is a lot of gaps. So let's decrease this. Simple as that. Just as you can see, really simple thing. Fine. So everything looks awesome. Click on save so that you don't miss any changes. Now let's see what you have next. So again, there is some text over here, and here we have some image. Okay, so let's add that. What we can do, there is a very more easy way for that. You can copy this section, paste it again, and you can just have to change this simple text. For example, let me show you. Just copy, click on this duplicate row button, and as you can see, this same row has been duplicated. Now what you can do, we want this time the image at the right hand side. So drag this image, put it over here. Fine. As you can see, the image has come to the right hand side. Now select this thing, the text, drag this thing and put it over here. Okay. Also the divider, drag this thing, put it over here. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, so we have the divider and text over here. We have the image over here. Now we have to change the text. For example, it is 02. So instead of 1, just type in 2, just like this. Okay, so that is really awesome. And copy this text from here, and instead of this text, paste in that particular text. So as you can see guys, this thing really makes your life so easy. You don't have to create the same thing again and again and again, and just easy thing. Now let's add or let's change this image. Let's see which image we want. We want this one. So again, come back over here, click on this gear icon to change the image, click on upload button, select the image from here. This is the one. Select, click on open, upload an image, and as you can see, all the changes have taken place. Now click on save changes. Now we have to add this section, this one. Okay, but first let's add some gap between this. As you can see, there is some more, we want some gap over here, so let's add some gap. Fine, this looks cool. Now let's again copy this same section. Okay, so just click on this copy, what you can do, you can just drag this section above that section. Okay, fine. So let's do that. Okay, fine. Okay, now we have this section over here. So the duplicated section is now at the bottom. Now let's change this text over here. As you can see here, it says 3 macaroni. Okay, fine. Just copy this text. Instead of this font, just make it macaroni, and instead of 1, just type in 3. Fine. Really simple. Click on save. Okay, now let's add this image again. Click over here. Click on this gear icon. Upload an image. Select the image you want. Fine. This is the one. Click on open. Upload an image. Save changes. Everything is done. Just add some gap between below this. Fine. This looks cool now. Now let's see the fourth section. This is the fourth section. As you can see, this is a image and this text is coming actually at the image. Let me show you. When we create, you will understand better. So now click on this add button. Regular, not regular, full width image, because this is a full width image. Okay, so select full width image and full width image from here. Okay, now select the image, upload the image. You know, all the images are given to you. Okay, select this is the one. Click on open. Fine. Click on upload an image. Here you have the image. It's loading. Fine. Everything looks fine. Just click on save changes. Now let's add this text over here. Okay, so what I'll do, you know, I'll first add a new section. So just click on this add new section, regular. Fine. Select this 2 by 2 column. Okay, now just cut this thing. Now what you can do, you can just copy this this text we created. Just copy this. Fine. So we have this thing over here. Now drag this thing over here, so we don't have to create it again, and just put it over here. Fine. So we have this thing over here. Now as you can see, this says 4 and I don't know what it is, spaghetti, whatever it is, just type in that. Okay, and this is 4, not 3, so just make these changes. And as you can see in the demo website, this section is coming at the image. So let's do those changes over here. Again, click on this gear icon, design, spacing. Now just delete this section, top, and instead of this thing, now we have to make this section a little at the top. So we have to bring this text over this image. Okay, so what you will do, you'll go to custom margin, and at the top you'll type in -100 pixels. Okay, so as you can see, this thing has moved up and it is actually on the image. If you want to make it move more up, you can increase the pixels, for example 200 pixels. Now as you can see, if you click on save changes, this section is actually on the image. As you can see, this whole section is an image. You know, this purple section, whatever you're seeing, is the image section, and this thing is actually on the image. So this looks really awesome. Okay, now let's see the next one. So this is the next section which we have to do. So again, come back over here, click on this add new section button, and let's see, we have 2 different rows over here, regular, 2 different columns. Fine, there is nothing over here, it is plain, and we have to add something over here. Okay, on the second one, so click on this add new module, search for text. Okay, not text exactly, we want this call to action button. Okay, so search for call to action. This is the one. Title, as you can see, this is the title, whatever it is. Just copy this, paste it over here. Then we have the text. This is the text. Okay, here comes the text, and button URL, button says read more, so button text will be read more. Type in read more over here. Fine, scroll down, link, you can type in the button URL over here, and as you can see, this is how it looks at present. Okay, now go to design, Okay, let's first remove this background color. We don't want any background color, so just remove this. Click on this settings button. Okay, we don't want any background color, so just make this no. Use background color, no. As you can see, everything disappeared because all our text is white, but don't worry, we'll fix this thing. Okay, come to design, and when you see there are many different options over here. Okay, so what you have to do, okay, just leave it and click on save changes for now. Okay, now select this section, click on this gear icon. Okay, now you have this background image. Okay, background option, select this, scroll down, this is background 1. Okay, and this is column background 2. Now select this plus button and select this black color. Now as you can see, we have a background color, but let's make this a little bit transparent. Okay, as you can see, a little bit transparent, and let's increase the blackness. Fine, this looks fine. Now let's click on this design button now, and spacing and so on, we'll see that later. First let's add a background image, as you can see over here. Then after that we'll see more changes. For now, just click on this save changes. Okay, now select this thing, this blue section, for selecting the whole section. Okay, so click on this gear icon, background, and this is the image. Okay, this is the background color and this is the background image. So select this one, click on this plus button. Let's see, this is the image. Okay, click on upload files, select files. Now select that particular image. Let's search for that one. Where is it? Okay, do we have it or not? I think we don't have that image. Fine, I'll fix that. You will see that image basically. I'll fix this thing. Okay, now let's select some other image. For example, let's select this one. Fine, let's select this image and click on open. Click on upload an image. Okay, as you can see, there is a background image now. Now click on save changes. Now what you have to do, we have to remove all the gapping from here. So just remove all this gapping. You know it is really easy. Just remove all this gapping, all this space between this thing. Okay, fine. So this looks much better. Now what you have to do, we have to select this gear icon to make changes to this particular section. Okay, now first let's change all this text and so on. For example, over here, as you can see, the text is quite beautiful. Here it looks quite terrible. So select this design, select text. Okay, light color, it is fine, and this text orientation is left. Over here, as you can see, it is all left oriented. Fine. Now header text, this is the text we are talking about. Now let's change the font to able. Okay, now let's not make this bold, so just deselect this one. Fine, this looks beautiful now. Okay, now what you can do, just scroll down to the bottom, and here we have this button option. Select this and make this yes, use custom style for button. Okay, and as you can see, this button color is different over here. Now what you can do, first decrease this button size from 20 to maybe 16. Okay, 16 looks fine. And let's change the button background color. Okay, here it is something like red color, so let's select this red color. Okay, so this is how you change the button background colors and so on. Now let's select this spacing things. Okay, because we need some space at the top, bottom, and all the sides over here. So go to spacings and now select top padding maybe 100. Okay, now right side padding, let's select 30. Okay, left also 30. Fine, and bottom again 100. Fine. So as you can see, but still there is some gap over here. Okay, we don't want this gap also at the extreme right side. So first let's delete this thing, the right thing, just delete it. Click on save changes. Okay, now come to this thing, this section, the interior section options. Click on this gear icon, row settings, design, spacing. Okay, and custom margin at the right side, put 0 pixels, and as you can see, this thing has shifted over here and there is no gapping at all now. Okay, now click on save changes. So this is how you create this kind of sections. You know, it was quite complicated, I do agree, but if you understand how to, you know, make changes, how to create something, that becomes really easy and really exciting as well. You know, you enjoy doing this, you enjoy creating website after that. Okay, now let's see the other section. So this is the next section. Now let's start creating this thing. Before doing anything, let's first save this section. Keep on saving the sections again and again so that you don't miss any saved changes. Okay, now let's add this one. So again, click on this plus button to create or to add a new section. Now click on this regular. Okay, as you can see at the top, there is a title and a divider. Then we have some text. Fine. Click on this single column. Search for text. Okay, paste in this text over here. Go to design, text, orientation, center. Okay, make this 25 pixels the size of the font, and font color should be black. Okay, and just minimize this. Fine. Now let's see what is written. Okay, make this as bold also. Fine, this looks exactly like this now. Now let's add this divider. I have given this image. Okay, so come to content, text, and below this just press enter to come to next line, and click on add media and select this divider. Click on select. Okay, you have this divider now. Click on save changes. Fine. Now let's add this dummy text. Fine, click on this add button, add module button. Again, search for text. Paste in this text. Fine, go to design, text, orientation should be center. Click on save changes. Now again, we have some padding from both the sides, and actually this is not, this is justified. Okay, so again, go to this gear icon, design, text, orientation, make it as justified. Click on save changes. Okay, now let's add some gap over here. Okay, maybe 100 pixels from here and 100 pixels from here as well. Okay, you can obviously increase and decrease these pixels. It's all up to you. I am using 100 pixels. You can use more or less. Now let's add some space from top. So as you can see, making this is really amazing. You can see the changes actually in front of your eyes. What changes are you seeing? Basically, in different kind of website, you just have to put some number at the background, at the back end, and you don't know what changes that will occur. And here you can do everything, you know, visually. So this is really amazing. Now let's add this thing, this circle counter. So again, click on this add button, regular, and as you can see here, we have three different columns. So select this 3 columns over here and search for circle counter. This is the one. The title over here is United States. So type in United States over here. Number is 88%. Okay, so just type in 88 and here it is. Okay, now go to design. Let's change this color to this red or orange, whatever it is. Go to circle color, make this thing as red. Fine. Okay, wait, don't select this red, just delete this. This is not the one actually. Go to content again and background. Okay, background color. So you have to change this thing, bar background color. Okay, select this red. Okay, so this is the one which you have to change. Okay, under content, background color, bar background color. So this is what you have to change. Just click on save changes. Okay, now let's make this Europe 100%, India 68%. So let's just copy this thing 2 times and drag this thing over here so that you don't have to create it again and again. Again, drag this thing over here. Just change this to Europe. and change this to India. Fine, now let's change the percentage. So just click on this gear icon and let's put this 99%. Come over here, select this gear icon, make this as 70% or whatever percentage you like. Okay, fine, click on save changes, Ctrl and S obviously. Now let's add this section, some text over here. Fine, so again click on this plus button, add a new section, select regular, single column, search for text element obviously, and select this text. Now paste in any dummy text over here, okay, like we have over here. Click on save changes and let's add some right side and left side padding. Okay, maybe this time 150 pixels. Fine, from both the sides. Fine, so this looks cool and this is justified actually. So just click on this gear icon, design, and text and orientation should be justified. Save changes. Fine, now let's copy this thing again. As you can see, we have this thing through 2 times, so just copy it again. And now let's add these things. Okay, so click on this plus button over here, add a new module. Okay, and go at the bottom and select this thing, toggle. Okay, now select the title. For example, here as you can see, the title is whatever it is, Donec Lorem Ipsum, and let's select this thing. Okay, this is the interior content, paste in over here, and as you can see, this is the interior content over here. Fine, so just click on save changes again, and now similarly you can create 2-3 different styles. Just copy these things 3 times. Fine, click on save changes, Ctrl S, and you have this thing over here. Now do we have, okay, again we have this same thing again. So what I'll do is I'll copy this thing and drag this thing at the bottom so that we don't have to create this thing again. Okay, make this thing over here. Fine, okay, everything looks awesome, super amazing. Okay, now let's add some gap actually over here. So just press this enter button. Okay, as you can see, we have some gap over here. Okay, from here also you can add some gap. So we have some gap now, and this really looks awesome. Okay guys, so this is how you create a blog in 2017 or 2018 or 2020, whatever year you're watching this thing. Okay, so all those old style things are gone and the new style is this. You know, you don't have that simple as I showed you in the basic thing, when we are doing the basic thing. If you watch that, if you are watching the complete tutorial, you saw that basic thing where you had only few options, like just to make that thing as bold, just to add some basic things. But here you have so many different options. Okay, so we have successfully created our first blog. Make sure you save all these settings. Okay, fine. Now what you have to do, now let's create the second one. Okay, let's select this one, a guide to spices. Fine, now let's create this beautiful blog. Okay, so again come back to your website and here you have this option which says new. Okay, so hover that and select post. So from here also you can add new post, new pages, and so on. Now let's see the title. A title says a guide to spices. So paste in this title, a guide to spices. Okay, select any category. You can select multiple category. For example, for this it could be spices also, it could be famous also. Click on add new category. Okay, rest everything looks fine. Select a featured image for this. Okay, this is the one. Okay, upload files, select files. Okay, select a good featured image for this one. Let's select, okay, this is quite smaller actually. Okay, this is the one. Let's select this one. Okay, click on open. Now click on set featured image. So you have our featured image over here. Click on publish. Now click on this use the visual builder. Now click on use visual builder. Okay guys, so let's scroll down and see what we have to do. So here, as you can see, we have to add some text over here. First, some bigger text and two smaller text or two regular text paragraphs. Okay, so again, click on this add button from here. Okay, we want a single column from here, so select a single column. Click on this module, select text. Okay, paste in this text over here. Now let's see, this is center aligned. So come over here, text, instead of left orientation, select centered. Fine. And let's increase this size of the text over here, as you can see. So come over here, the text size, let's make it as 18 pixels. Fine. And let's also change the color to black color. Fine. Now click on save changes. Now let's add these things over here, this simple text. Okay, so again click on this plus button, again search for text module and select this one, paste in the text. Okay, now here we don't have to do anything, just make this thing as justified. Okay, now what you have to do, just copy these things again and delete some lower portions from here. Fine, so this looks awesome. Now let's add some padding from both the sides. Okay, so just select over here, drag this thing to 100 pixels or whatever you want. I am selecting 100 pixels. Okay, from both the sides. Fine, so this is 100 pixels from both the sides. Now let's see what we have next. We have this thing. Actually, if you see here, there should be one more, but we haven't added, just to make it look beautiful. Okay, so there is 3 counter boxes and then a full width image. So click on this add button, regular, and select 4 columns. Okay, and select counter. Okay, so this is basically the number counter, as you can see. Okay, so select number counter. Okay, there is a title which says lorem ipsum, so just type in lorem ipsum over here, and in the number type in 223. Fine, and in the element just make this thing no, so because we don't want this percentage sign. Fine. Okay, what we can do, as you can see, this comes under the same padding section. So instead of adding a new section, let's make this thing yes first. Let's delete this section and let's add these counters under these sections only. Okay, because we don't have to do this padding setting again. Okay, so now click, instead of this clicking on this blue plus button, click on this green plus button. Okay, now select 4 columns. Now select counter, the circle counter, the number counter, lorem ipsum 223, and we don't want this percentage element, so make this no. Okay, now let's change the color from your design text. Okay, title text color red, orange, whatever you want. Okay, here the color title text is actually black, so let's select black. Okay, and here the title is quite smaller, the font is also different. Okay, so let's select different font from here. Let's select able. Okay, so this looks fine, and let's make this is quite dark, so let's make this thing a little lighter. This looks good. Okay, now let's change the font for this number, so number text over here. Now let's decrease this size, okay, to maybe 65. Okay, 65 looks fine. Now also let's change this color, okay, to this color, and make this thing a little bit lighter so that it looks nice. Click on save changes. Now instead of doing most of the settings, what you can do, just copy this thing 2 times, drag this thing over here, again drag this thing over here. Now we just have to change the title and the number. We don't have to do all those color settings again and again. Okay, so here let's see the title over here, paste it over here. Fine, again the title, paste it over here. Okay, now let's change this text 88 and 312. Okay, so select this button. Instead of 223, put in 88, and instead of 223, select 312. Fine, click on save changes. So this looks amazing. Now let's add this image. This is a full width image, as you can see. Okay, so click on this add button, full width image. Select this image, upload file, select files. Okay, where is it? Let's search for that one. Okay, here it is, as you can see. Click on open, upload an image, and as you can see, we have this image over here. Click on save changes. Let's see, let's come down. Now we have to add this section over here. Okay, so come back over here, click on this plus button, regular, single column, select text. Okay, select this one and copy these things, all these things over here, paste it over here, go to visuals. Fine, now let's put some gap between all these things. Okay, make this 01 as header 1. Okay, pumpkin seeds as header 2, and this all will be paragraph, which is fine. And also let's change this color of number 1 to orange. Okay, and as you can see, this is all center aligned. So let's make all these things, select everything and click on this center align button. Okay, so this looks fine. Now click on save changes. There is also a button over here, so let's add this button. Click on this add new module button and select for button. Okay, here it is. Button text, it says read more, so let's type in read more. Fine, go to design to change all these things over here. Button, use custom style, yeah. Now button size should be 15 pixels. Okay, just to make this thing smaller. And as you can see, the color is orange color. So background color, you can change anything. Let's make it red. Okay, and button text color, at present here it is blue. We'll change this to white. Okay, so as you can see, this looks fine now. Okay, now let's make this thing at the center. So button alignment, center. So this looks fine. Click on save changes. Now let's add some gap, or maybe a lot of gap from both the sides, lot of padding, left and right padding. So just drag this thing, make this 200 this time. Again from this side also 200. Fine, click on save changes so that you don't miss any changes over here. Now let's drag this section over here. As you can see, between this image, okay, there is a white section here in the image. So let's drag this thing over here. That would really look nice. Okay, so click on this gear icon, design, spacing, and top margin, let's put it minus 150. Okay, as you can see, this looks amazing. It looks like, you know, this gap was for this only. And if you see this image section, when you hover this image, you can see the title and some of the text are actually on the image. Okay, so that really looks nice. Click on save changes so that you don't miss any changes. Now let's see what is the next section. So we have another full width image. Okay, so again click on this plus button, full width image, and let's select this is the image. So upload image, upload files, select files, and this is the one. Click on open, upload an image. Okay, here we have. Now let's see what we have next. Then we have this thing. Okay, now let's do these things now. Click on save changes, click on add new section, regular, 2 columns. But as you can see, the left column is blank and we have everything at the right column. So let's cut this thing. We don't want anything in the left column. Select this right column button, click on add new module, and at the top we have this text. So search for text module, select this one, copy all the text. Okay, come back over here, paste it. Okay, now let's see. This is header 1, header 2, and the color of this number is orange or whatever it is. Okay, select this header 1. Okay, first let's add some gap between all these things. Okay, now select this header 1, heading 2. Okay, and rest everything is fine. Now let's change this color to orange. Fine, click on save changes. Okay, now let's add these bar counters. Okay, so click on this add new module, search for bar counters. This is the one. Okay, now what you have to do, click on this add button to add first one. The title here, as you can see, is lorem ipsum dollar. Select that. Percentage is 44 pixels, 44%. Okay, fine. Now click on save changes. Again, come back, click on, now let's click on this add button again, and here now this time it says QLED. I don't know what it says. Okay, 62%. Just type in over there, and let's see the third one. Okay, now let's do all these designing changes now. Okay, the first one is element. We want to use percentage, so make this thing yes. Okay, now background. So select this thing, and this will change this background color over here. Okay, now here we have the bar background color. Select this thing. Okay, select red, orange, whatever color you want. Okay, fine, any color you want. Fine, so this is the color. Now go to design, text, title text. Fine, as you can see here the title text is bold, so make this thing as bold. Also let's increase the font size to 15 or maybe 14. 15 looks quite bigger. Fine, and here also, as you can see, the size of this bar is quite bigger. Okay, so let's do that. Go to this percentage text and increase the percentage font size to 15, or let's increase this to 18. Now as you can see, it is quite bigger. Now click on save changes. So this is how you do all these changes. Okay, now let's add this image again, full width image. So again click on this add new section, full width image, upload. Again click on select files. Okay, now let's search for that image. Here it is. Click on open, upload an image, click on save changes. Okay, now first let's do one thing. As you can see, this section is coming on this particular image, so let's do that. Click on this gear icon, design, spacing, top margin -100 maybe. Okay, -100 pixels looks fine. Click on save changes. Fine, and let's see what we have after this image. Okay, we have two different sections. We have at the left hand side this text, and at the right hand side we have this particular progress bar. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just copy this text from here so that I don't have to do this text again and again. Come back over here, click on this add button, regular, 2 columns. Fine, cut this thing because I have already copied it. Okay, now drag this text to the bottom. Okay, to the column which we have created. Drag this thing over here or over here, whatever you want. Fine, now what you have to do, first let's change these settings. As you can see, when we copied, we had this setting, the top margin setting. Just delete this, make this as default. Click on save changes. Let's bring this thing over here. Fine, okay, so this looks fine. Let's change just the text. Okay, whatever it is, 3 instead of 2. Okay, and instead of this, select this change and click on save changes again and again. Now let's add this circle circle counter. Click on this add module, search for circle counter. This is the one. Okay, so it says lorem ipsum 78%. Fine, lorem ipsum 78%. Background color, we have bar background color. You can select any color from here and click on save changes. Okay, now let's see what we have. We have another full width image, so let's add that. Click on this add button, add new section, full width image, upload files, select files. This is the one. Click on open, click on upload an image. Fine, click on save changes. Now let's see what we have after this. We have another text over here, so again I won't be doing that again. What I'll do, just copy this thing from here, come over here, add a new section. Okay, regular, 2 columns. Okay, cut this thing and drag this thing which we copied over here. Okay, over here, and just make this 4 instead of 3. And what we have chilies. Okay, spelling is wrong, that's all right. Fine, now let's add this image, the oranges image. Click on this add new section, regular. Okay, not regular actually, let's delete this first. We have to add a full width image, so click on this add new, full width image, upload files, select files. This is the orange image, select that, click on open. Upload an image. Fine, click on save changes. Now again we have some text over here, so again I won't do that again. What I'll do first, let's add a new section, regular, 2 different columns. And instead of creating everything again, what I'll do, I'll just copy this from here, drag this thing at the bottom and put it over here. Fine, now 5 dried oranges. Fine, so instead of 4, let's make it 5. Instead of chilies, let's make dried orange. Fine. Okay, after this we have seen how to add this thing in the earlier page, so I don't think there is any need to show that again. Now let's add this image, the bottom image. Click on this add new button, full width image. Okay, upload image. Click on upload files, select files. Okay, now let's select for that image. Where is it? This is the one. Click on open, upload an image, save changes. So with this guys, we have successfully created this post also and another amazing post. Now click on save changes. Okay, now as you can see guys, this is the post. Okay, so what I'll do, instead of creating everything again, what I'll do, I'll give you a layout. In fact, I have given a link in the video description below, that there you'll find all the layouts. For example, the last 2 posts which we created, you can find those layouts also, so you don't have to create basically those posts also. I just showed you because I wanted you to know that this is how you create it. Okay, now let me show you how to use a layout. So what do you have to do? Go to this website, your website. Okay, and this again, hover here, click on this add new post. Let's see the title from here, blogging for fashion. Let's add this title. Fine, now you can create any different category for this, fashion, and you can select multiple categories. Okay, now let's select a featured image. Here, as you can see, in fact this is a featured video. Okay, so I'll show you how to do that. First let's select a featured image, click on upload files, select files. Okay, so this is the one, fashion blogger. Click on open, select featured image. Okay, now here instead of standard format, select video. Okay, and here put in the video URL. For example, if you click on this, this is linked to a video URL. For example, go to my my YouTube channel nayyarshake.com, youtube.com/nayyarshake. And here you have so many different videos. For example, I want to link that to this particular video, WooCommerce checkout settings. Okay, so what I do, I just right click over here, copy link address, come to this page and paste that link over here. Okay, you can also upload an image, fine, and click on save or publish. Fine. Now what you have to do, you have this extra theme options over here, and when you hover that extra, you have different options, for example DV library and so on. So what you have to do, just click on this DV library. Okay, now here you have import and export. Click on this import and export. Okay, now select this import button, choose file. Okay, and on this folder which you will download, where you have all the images, you also have a folder which says layout. Select that, select the fashion post. You will have 3 different layouts. Okay, fashion post, click on open, click on import DV builder layout. Okay, so it will import everything, and it will import all the images as well. For example, it will not only import the format, the design, it will also import all the images which I have used over here. Okay, so that is very important. Okay guys, as you can see, this is the post which we just created, blogging for fashion. Okay, now let me show you the another way for importing layouts. Okay, so what you can do, just click on this enable vision builder. Now scroll down, here you'll see this option over here. Okay, now select this one, the extreme right one. This is the import export. Now select this import button, click on choose file. Okay, now go to your layout options. Okay, now select that layout, fashion post, click on open, click on import DV builder layout, and it will import everything for you. Okay guys, as you can see, it has imported all the things which we needed. As you can see, all the sections, everything, all the images, the audio, everything is imported now. Okay, you have the slider also here. Now you can make any changes anywhere you want. Okay, so we have seen how to create all these things. You want to make any changes, go to this gear icon and change everything. Okay, so I have given you all the 3 layouts. You can you don't have to create the layout one by one, you can just use it. Okay, fine. So let's click on save changes. So we are done with this on how to create a blog. Now let's see how our website looks like. So go to your website. Now let's look at the website. Okay, now let's change the front end look. Let's see the demo website first. Okay, here as you can see, we have a slider, then we have 2 different sections over here, and so on and so forth. Okay, so let's make our website just like this. Okay, so for that, come back to your dashboard. Okay, and click on this pages. Or what you can do, you don't have to actually need to create any page. Okay, now go to this the main website, and at the top you'll see this option, edit layout. Just open that link in a new tab, the edit layout link. Okay, from here select all the categories you have. Okay, now here this is the layout which is automatically selected. Okay, this is the layout. Now what you have to do, the first one is featured post slider, which is automatically there. Okay, now click on insert module. Okay, now here you will see this featured post slider option, select that. And if you want all the categories or if you want only specific categories to be shown on this slider, you can select that. I want all the categories. Post limits number of posts to show. Okay, display featured post only. If you want to display only the featured post, you can make this yes. Ignore displayed post. If one post is displayed one time, if you want to ignore that, you can make this yes. Okay, title characters 50 characters. Here it is, title characters. If you want to limit that to 50, you can do that. Okay, sorting method, most recent. Okay, fine. Okay, rest everything looks fine. Just click on save and exit. Okay, click on update. Come back to your website, refresh, and let's see whether the changes have taken place or not. Okay guys, so as you can see, we have the slider over here. Okay, now as you can see, 6 different post, or if you have less than 6, then obviously we have only 4. That's why it is showing only 4 posts over here. So we have the slider. Now let's delete this thing and let's add this 2 things over here. Okay, so again come back over here, delete this section also. Now click on this add standard section. Okay, now click on 2 columns over here, because as you can see here we have 2 different columns. Okay, now select the first column, click on insert module and select post from here. Okay, now select the category. For example, I want the famous category in this particular post. Fine, post limit, you can limit the post. For example, let's limit it to 4 number of posts. Okay, if you want to display only featured posts, yes, you can do so. All the same options are coming again and again. Okay, so you can check these options and click on save and exit. Now select this second one, insert module, again posts. Okay, now let's select another one. Let's select this spices. Okay, and let's select this sorting order as ascending. Okay, click on save changes. Okay, now let's see what we have after that. After that we have this thing. Okay, the carousel, post carousel. So again click on add standard section, single section, insert module and search for post carousel. This is here, post carousel. Okay, we want all the categories to be shown over here. Post limit, let's put this 8. Okay, and rest everything looks fine. Okay, we don't have to do any changes. Click on save and exit. Now after that we have 3 different sections, 3 different categories. Okay, so again click on standard section, 3 different columns, select the first one, select post, and here select famous or any category you want. Click on save and exit. Select the second one, again post, select spices. Okay, save and exit. Select the third one, post. Okay, now select the fashion, click on save and exit. Okay, so we are done with this also. Now let's see the last one. This is the tab section. Okay, again come over here, click on add standard section. Okay, single, insert module and tabbed post. This is the one. Okay, now here you have to select different columns. For example, for in the first tab, second tab, third tab, fourth tab. So let's select the first tab. Let's add the first tab. Click on add new tab. Select the category. So first we want the famous category. Okay, click on save. Click on add a new tab. Now we want the spices category and click again new tab. Now we want the fashion category. Okay, now you can limit the number of posts and so on. The same options are coming again. You can see all these options. Click on save and exit. Okay, now click on this update button. Come back to your website, refresh, and let's see the changes. Okay guys, as you can see, all the changes have taken place. Okay, we have this 2 different sections. This is the famous category, this is the spices category, this is the carousel over here. Okay, this is 3 different sections, this is the tab section. But if you notice, we have the same color over here. Now here it is blue, all blue, 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 but here we have different color for different sections. So let's do that. Come back to your dashboard over here and go to categories. Okay, that you will find under post. So under post you will see categories. Go to categories. Okay, select the first category, famous, click on edit, and you can select any color. For example, here it is purple. I want the purple. Click on update. Okay, now back to categories. Now select the second one, fashion, and here it is I think pink, whatever that color is. Click on update. So you can change different color for different categories. Okay, now select the spices, red. Click on update. Now again come back to your website, refresh the page, and now as you can see we have different color for different categories. As you can see over here, different color for all different categories. Here at present it is famous, that's why we are seeing violet. Now when we click on spices, the color changes. So this really looks beautiful. Okay, now let's change this header from here. As you can see, the header over here is very big, and here on the website the header is quite smaller. As you can see, the menu is quite smaller. Here it is quite bigger, and also we have to create the menu, the mega menu, like this we have over here. Okay, so let's do that. Again, come back to your dashboard. Hover appearances, you will see menus, so click on menus. Now you can name this anything. For example, I basically name main or main menu. Now click on create menu and make sure the primary menu is selected. Only then this thing will come over here. Okay, now first thing will always be our home page. So go to custom links, copy your website URL, paste in under the URL, and in the link text just type in home, and now go to add to menu. Okay, fine. Let's make this all capitalized. Fine. Now after that you can add different categories. For example, now let's select all these categories, 3 categories. Okay, now as I said, you creating mega menu is very easy. For example, let's select the famous category, and here we have different options. Okay, extra mega menu option. So first one says mega menu 3 featured. Okay, so when you select this, this happens, 3 featured post. Fine. And now let's select the spices, and now select mega menu 2 featured and recent list. So when you select that, it would look something like this: 2 featured and recent list. Okay, click on save menu, come back to your website, refresh your website, and let's see whether the changes have taken place or not. Okay, so we have our home and we have this famous, and when we hover over that famous, we have this mega menu. When we have our spices, we have the spices, but we don't have the recent because there are no recent. We have only 2 particular post in the spices category. That's why we cannot see that. Now let's change the size of this header, the size of this menu. Okay, so hover here and click on this theme customizer. Okay, now first go to site identity. Okay, and here, as I said you earlier when we were purchasing the TMD hosting, that we can change the site title and tagline later on. So you can change that from here. For example, your website name, it can be blog dude. Okay, and tagline can be, for example, best place for bloggers. Fine. Now we have this site icon over here. This is basically the fav icon. If you see the demo website, at the top, this small icon, if you follow my cursor, this small icon, that is the fav icon. So come back over here, go to click on this select image, click on upload files, and select a square size, a square shape image. Okay, for example, I have my image over here. This is the one. Click on open, select, crop. Okay, so here it shows you how it will look like, and at the top you can see the changes have taken place already. Okay, now click on sorry, don't click over here, click on save and publish. Now come back, go to header and navigation setting. Okay, first one is header format setting. At present it is left. Now you can put this logo over here in the center. So for that, just click on over here, and as you can see, the logo has come to the center. If you like that, you can have that also. Now the primary menu bar setting. Okay, so menu height, here is the menu height. Now let's decrease this menu height. As you can see, when I decrease, everything changes. So I am putting this as 680 over here. Now logo height, you can increase or decrease this also. Okay, it is at present 50. Text size, you can increase or decrease this text size from here. Fine. Then we have letter spacing and some different options. Okay, now click on save and publish, and when we scroll down, as you can see, this is the sticky header. Okay, now we can also make some changes over here. For example, let's come back and fixed navigation setting. So basically this is the basic navigation, and when we scroll down, this is a fixed navigation. So you can change these settings over here. You can make this headers, this section quite smaller. You can also decrease the text size because you don't want the same thing for both. When the user is using the website, he is scrolling down, he should see a small header, a small menu, and when he is at the top, he should see a big menu. Okay, after you do so, just click on save and publish. Now click on this X button. Okay, so we have done that, everything looks fine. Okay, now let's do some changes over here at the sidebar. As you can see over here, we have a beautiful sidebar, recent post with all the thumbnail, this follow us thing, this Twitter and so on, everything we have over here. So again, come back to the dashboard, hover appearances, and under appearances you will see widgets. Click on that. Okay, now except search bar, delete everything because we need the search bar. The search bar is there at the top. Rest, delete everything. Just click on over here, delete, click on over here, delete, and similarly for meta. Okay, now let's see, after search we have recent post. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to select extra recent post. Here it is, extra recent post. From here, click on that and make sure main sidebar is selected. Now click on add widget. Okay, so here you can add a title. For example, here the title is recent posts. So we can add a title. We can select how many posts to show, 5 posts or 4 posts or 3 posts, whatever you want. Now click on save changes, and after that we have follow us. Okay, so again come back over here. Now here we have extra social network followers. So select that, make sure main sidebar is selected, click on add widget. Okay, now we have different, for example here the first one is Facebook. So you can put in your Facebook URL over here. For example, my Facebook URL is facebook.com/NayarSheikh or real Nayar, sorry. Okay, so you can have this over here. Now after that there is Google API, then you have YouTube and so on. So my YouTube URL is youtube.com/NayarSheikh. Okay, we have Vimeo and so many different actually websites. You can select all those things. I will select only 2 or 3 which I really use, for example Twitter and YouTube and those kind of things, and Facebook. Okay, now Twitter. So my Twitter URL is twitter.com/realnayar. Fine. Okay, everything is fine. After that, just click on save. Now the third one or the fourth one is this recent tweets. Okay, so for that we have to go first. Let's minimize this. Click on over here, it will minimize this. Now here you see extra recent tweets. Select that, make sure main sidebar is selected, click on add widget. Okay, fine. Now here we have to first create an app. Okay, if you maximize this thing, the social network followers, and go under Twitter, you'll see the link. Okay, where is that Twitter? Here it is. Here there is a link. Okay, you click on this link. This link will help you to create your application. That is very easy. Let me show you how to do that. Okay, when you click on this link, the first thing what you have to do, go to apps.twitter.com. So let's open this link in a new tab and make sure you are logged in. Okay, as you can see, I'm already logged in. Now click on create new app. Okay, now you can name this app anything. For example, I can name this as blog dude. Okay, you can put in some description. Let's add some dummy text. Come on, I don't have any dummy text or what? Let's add this text. Okay, put in your website. Okay, let's put this website over here. Okay, and you don't have to do anything, just tick mark this, click on create your Twitter application. Okay, your application has been created. Now what you have to do, okay, wait a minute. Here it is. Now click on over here, keys and access tokens. Fine. Now click on generate consumer key and secret. Okay, again click on generate consumer key and secret. Fine, now you have all these things over here. Now what you have to do, go to this section, this widget section, and paste in all this information. For example, let's minimize this. Okay, here first one is consumer key. Okay, so here it is, consumer key. Copy this thing from here, paste it over here. Next is consumer secret. This is the consumer secret. Copy this, paste it over here. Access token. Okay, so let's first, okay, here it is, the access token. Now what you have to do, under token actions, click on create my access token. Okay, so let's see. Okay, here it is, access token. Copy this, paste over here. Access token secret. Access, this is the one, access token secret. Copy and paste it over here. Click on save. Okay, once you do so, you will create your recent tweets like this. Okay, now let's add this authors. Again, come to widget. Now let's delete this, we don't need this. Okay, now again minimize this, go to extra and authors. Okay, here it is, extra authors. Main sidebar is selected, add widget. Okay, click on save, and after that we have recent reviews. Okay, so extra recent reviews, this is the one. Click on add widget. You can type in any you can give it any title, for example recent reviews. Click on save, and the last one is recent video. Okay, so here it is, recent videos. Click on add, number of posts to show 1, and title recent video. Okay, now click on save. Okay, so everything looks fine. Let's refresh the website and see the changes. Okay guys, as you can see, everything is awesome. Now we have the search bar, we have the recent post, we have our follow links, we have this Twitter over here. As you can see, all my recent tweets are showing over here. We have our authors, recent reviews, and recent video. Okay, so I think everything is fine, everything is okay. I think we have completed everything. Yeah, we have completed everything guys. So this is how you create an amazing and awesome blog or a news website, or whatever you call it. Okay, so make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Also give a thumbs up to this video. That would really help me and really help this video to spread. Also share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, wherever you like it. Okay, and hope to see you guys next time. Take care.